What's going on, good people? This is my gift to you, and my name is Sherrico Quinn. I'm a life coach, change agent, actor, and educator. And I am all about creating content that helps change your life, helps you step into your purpose, the vision of the life that God has called you to lead, and to step into your light so you can impact the world. So today I got a video for you, and it's called It's All About the Fit. I got to spill the tea on my life because I feel like what happened to me today has some really great nuggets of wisdom in it. So, what do you mean when you say it's all about the fit, Sherrick? What I'm talking about today is making choices and decisions that are aligned to you and where you're going. So, today, on June 16th, 2025, early this afternoon, my manager, who represents me as an actor, gets me auditions, called me and we had a conversation, and he told me that he doesn't think we need to work together anymore. Dun dun dun. So, for those of you who aren't actors, that's very important. And here's why. Actors and managers are the people who secure auditions for actors, and they make sure they negotiate your deals and help you book your jobs once you audition and made it far enough into a round, and you have casting directors and producers and directors who are saying, hey, we want to have this actor being our project. So it's really critical that you have an agent or manager, because that's how you get 99, I would say 90, 95, 99%, depending on who you are, of your auditions. Now, some of us out here hustling, and we get more auditions than that on our own. But for the vast majority of us, agents and managers are critical to an actor's career. And even more so when you're in the mecca of the entertainment industry, when you're in Los Angeles like me. I live in the Olympic-sized pool of competition. Like, it's tough out here. I'm competing against thousands of actors every single day. So it surprised me today that my manager said that, but it wasn't a complete surprise. And here's why. In the back of my mind, I actually had an inclination that my manager was actually going to say that we should not work together. Because I, like my manager, had started to realize over the last few months that maybe we're not quite as great a fit as I thought we were. It's quite a great fit as I hoped we would be and visualized that we would be. Because, we do this thing as humans, we create this image of how things are going to play out. And a lot of times we get married to that image of how things are going to play out. And in my case, I had met this dope manager, the manager that I'm speaking about, a few months ago, and we connected. We really hit it off. He thought I was great. I thought he was great. And, he had the type of connections, the type of background where I was just like, this guy is going to break open my career, And today, it all came down. But instead of feeling like this is the end of the world, instead of catastrophizing, feeling like this was the worst day, being frustrated, mad, confused, any range of emotion that you might imagine an actor might feel when their manager or their agent, decides to part ways. I didn't feel those things. What I actually felt was relief. I felt happy, excited, y'all. And here's why. I recognized that door closing was actually the thing that I needed to help me step into the thing that's going to be aligned for me. The opportunities to work with the people and whatever else that I'm truly aligned with. So, there's a couple of nuggets of wisdom that I gained. 8 lessons that I learned when I was just reflecting, in the immediate aftermath of what happened. And I thought I should share them with you today. So, number 1. Sometimes it just ain't gonna work out, y'all. Sometimes we can make the best decisions with the best information at the best time, with everything that we have in us, and it still not work out. Sometimes this is how it plays out. And I think we have to remember that sometimes, you know, things will look like they're gonna work out. They're gonna be the best decision, and they just don't play out that way. And we have to recognize that that's okay. That's okay. That's life. And here's the thing that it always allows us to recognize if we see it right. If it wasn't right, that means what is right is still out there for you. Point number 2. Love the people, the places, the things, and the opportunities that love you and choose you. We have got to stop chasing after the people, the places, the things, and the opportunities that aren't trying to choose us. As humans, we always have an ideal version or dream, candidate of the person, place, thing, opportunity, job, career, whatever it may be that we want to step into or that we want to have in our life. And oftentimes we can kind of put that on a pedestal, or get so stuck on or fixed on trying to have that thing that we miss out on the people, places, and things that are truly right for us and are inviting to us. And here's how you know when that's happening. When there's a whole bunch of friction or closed doors, or you're not having reciprocity and from whatever it is that you're seeking. But the things that are right for you, there's going to be ease. There's going to be alignment. There's going to be a level of flow and synchronicity that happens. There's open doors. You don't have to fight for the things that are right for you. You don't have to go, man. Let's talk about dating for a second. You don't have to fight for the attention of someone who truly wants to be with you, right? If they truly want to be with you, they're going to seek you out. They're going to pursue you, right? It's going to be a two-way street. So we have to recognize that we have to stop looking only for the things that we've imagined and created in our mind as the right opportunities and the right things for us. And we have to be open to the things that truly love us, the things that truly want us, because that's where we're going to find resonance. That's where we're going to find contentment. That's where we're going to find growth. And sometimes, here's the thing we also got to remember too. Sometimes those things might not be ready for us right now, but they may be ready for us and align with us later on. And we get the choice of then deciding, if that is the case, if we're still aligned with those things, if we still want to invite those things into our life. Point number 3, the pivot can always lead to something greater. Sometimes I think we get so scared of a shift or something that happens outside of our control or that's unexpected that we can be like, man, like, what am I going to do? And we can just kind of feel like the unfamiliarity or the discomfort of the unknown is going to derail us. All we have to do is just reset, reground, take a moment to breathe, and recognize that when a shift like that happens, oftentimes that shift is giving us an opportunity to have a perspective shift that's going to allow us to see the thing that is right for us. And oftentimes the pivot is the very setup for the thing we want. So look at your setbacks as setups for what it is that you're truly trying to get. Because a lot of times we think we know what we need. We think we know what we want. But oftentimes life, God, circumstances actually have to reveal what it is that we're truly seeking. Point number 4, don't settle for bad choices, y'all, or inferior choices. Too many times we settle for things that are not aligned with us, things that are beneath us, things that aren't the best fit for us. That may be a good fit for somebody else, but it's not a good fit for us. We need to hold out and make the choices that are going to be wise, prudent, fruitful choices for us. It's easier to wait and get it right than make a quick choice, a hasty choice, or choose because someone else is rushing you to make a choice, right? And make a mess and lose time and energy, and then have to circle back and do it over anyways. Point 5, don't be afraid to move quickly. Let me say it again. Don't be afraid to move quickly. When you realize you've made a bad choice, or you realize that you're in a position where you need to go back and make another choice. And most importantly, don't feel like you have to step back and wait and hold off because you're afraid of how somebody else might judge you. Because they think you're flip-flopping on what you're doing. If the choice ain't right, the choice ain't right. We have to give ourselves permission to go make the choice that is right for us, that's aligned for us. So go make that choice, y'all. Don't wait for other people. Point number 6, recognize that what's right for somebody else might not be right for you. You can do it the same way, make the same choice, go the same route, and it not work out because you don't have the same priorities, the same ambitions, same circumstances. You're not starting in the same place. You don't have the same journey. So don't try to be out here comparing yourself to what somebody else did and think that just because you made the same decision as them or made the same choice that it's going to guarantee the same results. Point number 7. Make the best decision for you. Too many times we make the best decision for other folks, or we make decisions that aren't aligned with us because we're comparing ourselves to what other people have. We got to make the best decision for ourselves based on us. It's okay to take somebody else's input to see if they have perspective, that can help guide you in making a decision. But at the end of the day, you have to live the decisions you make. So make a decision that you rock with, that you resonate with, and that's going to take you to where you're trying to go and make you and help you become who you want to become and have what you want to have. And lastly, the reason why I'm even making this video is we have got to learn from our lives. So what I mean by that is point number 8, we have to let the things that aren't right for us teach us what is right for us. I learned today, and over the last few months, what I'm really looking for by having this manager that wasn't as great a fit for me. So now I'm going to be more intentional, more educated, and more knowledgeable about what I need going forth. Do not miss the learning opportunity that is given to you when you have something that does not work out. When you make a decision, a choice, or you step into something that is not as aligned with you as you thought it was. Because what it's going to teach you is what you truly need. It's going to help you figure out, hey, next time I need this based on my values and my priorities, or I need this based on my convictions and my burdens, or I need this based on where I want to be and who I am. So allow those things that don't work out, the decisions that you make that aren't aligned, to really help you clarify what are you looking for, what's not it, and how do you make those decisions quicker. So that's my gift for you today. It's all about the fit. We have to make decisions and choices that are aligned with us and that fit us. We have to make sure that we're doing it every single day and giving ourselves permission to do that. So I hope this video helped you. Me speaking on my life and just lessons that I'm learning and things that I'm reflecting on, so it can help you live the best life that you can live for your journey. And if this video helped you, if this video was a blessing, if it gave you some light, some wisdom, share with other people, like and subscribe. It's going to be on YouTube. Also, if any of this resonates with you and you need help trying to identify what your calling is in your life, you want help stepping into the purpose for your life, figuring that out, or creating and cultivating the vision that God has called for your life, reach out to me. It's sharecoaches@gmail.com. My information is below. You can reach out to me on social media, LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. And hey, let's schedule a session. Let's talk. Let's try to figure out how to get you from where you are right now to where you want to be. And if this video resonated, also feel free to comment and subscribe so you can get more content just like this. That's all I got for you. Go be great and be blessed.